Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica, and today I have a fun collab video with some of my friends here on BookTube, and it is authors that have been on my radar. I'm doing this collab with Autumn and Victoria, my really good friends, and I will link their videos. You can go check them out. Okay, so basically this video is just going to be me telling you authors that I've been meaning to read, wanting to read, and sharing what books I'm interested in from them. But let's just jump right into it. The first author I'd really like to talk about in this video is Nicole Fiora. She has two series that I'm really interested in. The first one being Stay With Me. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. I think it's a trilogy. This follows a couple that is in sort of like a mental health school, like they're in some kind of like boarding school, and it focuses on kids who have mental health issues, I believe. And so we have our couple who, I think the male love interest, he feels all of his emotions really, really deeply, and then the female love interest doesn't feel any emotions, and it's their romance together. And this sounds so good, and I really, really want to get to this. Like I said, I've heard nothing but amazing things. So that's the first series that I really want to read by her. Then also she has, I think, a paranormal romance, or maybe it's a fantasy romance called Hollow Heathens. This sounds really spooky and really good. All I know about this is it follows a girl that moves back to her small hometown, and I think weird things start happening. I'm not really sure, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about this one as well. So the first author that I really want to get to is Nicole Fiora. Another author I've been meaning to pick up for a long time is Monica Murphy. This is Things I Wanted to Say. She has a series called the Lancaster Prep series that I'm really interested in. I think it's new adult, and I think they're supposed to be like angsty and have a lot of drama. I like angsty, drama-filled prep school books, so I think I'll really like this, and it's new adult. So I have two of the books in this series. I really want to get to them soon. I've been meaning to for a long time, and I need to make it happen. So yeah, she also has a sports romance series that she's coming out with now too that looks really good as well, and I just think, I have a feeling I'm gonna love her books. The next author that I really want to try, I think she only has one series, but I think her book is the oldest book that I have checked out from KU, and I've had it checked out for like over a year now. So it's really sad I haven't gotten to it yet. And that is Nikki Castle. So the first book that she has in that series is 5 Rounds. It's an MMA romance, and I love MMA. I don't actually like to watch it, but I like reading about it. And yeah, so I've heard nothing but amazing things. I know Tori from Novel Life loves Nikki Castle, and I really, really just want to give these books a try. I think I'll really like them. So yeah, Nikki Castle is an author that's definitely on my radar. I think 5 Rounds is also like Forced Proximity, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're like roommates too. Maybe I'm mixing that up with the second one. I'm not really sure. But this whole series is on my radar. But yeah, that's definitely one that's on my list. The next author that is on my radar, Autumn's going to be so happy, is Hannah Bonham Young. So Autumn loves her books so much. She's been like begging us to read them, and I definitely want to. She just released the audiobook for her first 2 books, I think, Next of Kin and Next to You. I'm the most interested in Next to You. I think that one really sounds like something I would like. So I want to read that, but I will read Next of Kin first. So, and then she just came out with a new one called Out on a Limb, which I've heard nothing but amazing things about. Like, everyone has given that book 5 stars. So I want to read all of her books. And yeah, she sounds like a really amazing author, and I definitely would like to dive into her books, and I will make it happen soon, especially since the audiobooks are out now. I really have no excuse. Next is one that might be cheating a little. Actually, the next 2 are ones that might be cheating a little, but it's Karina Holly. And the reason why this is cheating a little bit is because I started one of her books a few weeks ago, Beneath Ships and Teeth and Ships, I don't know, Beneath Teeth and Sails, something like that. I'll pop up a picture. But I DNF'd this book, and so I got like 70 pages in and I DNF'd. The reason why she's so on my radar is because I really, really liked her writing. It was just that book is like a Dark Little Mermaid reimagining, and it had like pirates and ships, and I really just don't like pirates, ships, water setting type of books. I don't know what it is, but I like cannot enjoy those books. So I DNF'd it, and it was not because of the writing or anything. It was just the plot of the book was not something that I was interested in. So with that being said, she's still on my radar. So I have read from her before, but only a few pages, and she's still definitely on my radar. Black Sunshine by her is on my 5-star prediction list still. This is like a vampire romance that's set in San Francisco, and I think it sounds really, really amazing. I've heard great things about it. And yeah, her paranormal books I still am very interested in. And then also she has some contemporary romances that I also I'm really interested in. One Hot Italian Summer by her has been on my radar since I started reading romance. I've been wanting to read that book, and I just haven't. I've checked it out from KU multiple times and just never got to it. That is a story about a girl who I think she has a loss in her life, and she's also an author, so she's struggling to get inspiration, and her agent suggests that she goes to Italy and stays in this house, her agent's ex-husband's house, and he's supposed to be gone. So she sends the author there, our main love interest, to go get some inspiration in Italy for her book. And she gets there and finds out that the ex-husband's trip was actually canceled. So now she's stuck in a house with this man, and it is their love story. Obviously, it's off limits because it's her agent's ex-husband, and it's forced proximity. So it has so many tropes that sound so amazing. Talking about it makes me want to pick it up right now. So yeah, I've wanted to read this one for a long time. I've heard really great things about it, so I need to do it. The other one by her that I really want to read is a Nordic King, and this is part of a series, I think, but I'm specifically interested in this one, and it is about royalty. Obviously, she's a nanny for a single dad. He's a king, clearly. So his 2 princess daughters, she's supposed to be nannying, and it's their romance. It sounds really good. I've heard great things about it, so I definitely want to try that one by her as well. The next one is not so much of a cheat, but that's Grace Draven. I am really interested in Treat Me by her, which is a Beauty and the Beast reimagining. And the reason why I said it's kind of cheating is because I did read a chapter of this for my Try a Chapter vlog that I posted a couple months ago, but I didn't end up picking the book, so I only read 1 chapter of it. But I still really want to read that book and also read other fantasy romances by Grace Draven because everyone loves her books, and I just really, really want to read them. So the last author I have on this list is Claire Sager. Claire Sager came onto my radar because Carissa Broadbent and her work closely together. They talk about each other's books a lot. They have this series together, and that's how I found out about Claire Sager. So they wrote this companion series. Carissa and Claire and a bunch of other authors all wrote one of these books in the Mortal Enemies to Monster Lovers series, and this is Claire's book in it, and I really want to give it a try, see if I like her writing, see if I like, you know, her books, and then I would like to dive into her series that she has. I think the first one is called A Kiss of Iron. If I like this one, I feel like this will be a good sample, see if I like it, and then I can dive into more of her work if I like it. So those are the authors that are on my radar right now. All right, guys, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Autumn and Victoria's videos. I will have them linked down below. I can't wait to hear about all the authors they talk about. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.